We have reached playoff time, baby. The regular season is over. Can you believe this? I'll sound like a meteorologist or a newscaster when it's like freaking summertime, middle of summer. They're like, oh, it's going to be cold soon. I can't wait. Or it's wintertime. I can't wait for it to be summer again. Well, time flies. And it is time for playoff season. I will not be joining you, though. I'll be in the freaking toilet bowl. Yep. My team just choked a lot this year. So let's get on with our first two things we always go through. The King of the Mountain, yep, it is still Old Influence and will be. And the Pick'ems has, how many weeks left do we have? 3 weeks left of the Pick'ems. 3. And we got a tie. Mark and Robert tied at 46 with Josh and Jimmy at 45. But it's starting to thin out. We were at a big lump of people. Now it's starting to thin out. We're down to kind of 4. Mike, you're only 3 behind, so you're still in it. I'll give you that. Everyone else, 5 or more behind. So we're starting to get some clearing. As for the playoffs, I can do your video now. It's Monday Night Football because everything's all set in stone on where everyone's going to be. I really don't see any changing. If there is, the only change I could see is none. I don't see any change. We're all set. And here is how we finished. What the heck? Here's how we finished. Well, Old Influence finished with a win to clinch his division. Flash Gordon did win and tie with Old Influence. However, Old Influence had 35 more points scored. 35. That's all, Josh. And let's see. Du Bois. Well, let me make sure. Let me make sure, Josh, you're done. Old Influence is done. Flash Gordon. Yep, you're done. Okay. And Du Bois finishes in 3rd place. And I'm 2 games behind Du Bois. So, yeah, I ended up finishing. I had somehow was in the toughest division. I knew I wasn't from the get go. But I thought my team was a lot better than that. Grass Kickers, once again, I think didn't you win your division last year too, Ryan? I'm pretty sure you did. If you did, that's pretty freaking nice. 2 years in a row winning your division. Factory of Sadness, not a bad year for you. I mean, 7-7. I mean, that's a Cleveland Brown year, right? That's like a win. 7-7. Let's see. Dragon Balls is going to sneak out the division there, 9-5, because of me. You're welcome. I don't think it mattered. If it was a tie, Tom, you're welcome for me beating you. Because if you would have beat me, it would have gone to the tiebreaker, which is total points scored, and you literally have 1 less point scored than Craig. So you would have still been in 2nd place, but by just 1 point, not a tie record. So you're welcome for me beating you. Now, me beating you also screws up your seeding, I think. Maybe. Not 100. No, it doesn't. No, it does. You would have been a 4 or 5 seed instead of I think you're a 6 seed. Here's who I have the seedings. Seedings are posted already on your website, if you see. So, Old Influence, you're the number 1 seed. Grass Kickers, the number 2 seed. And the number 3 seed, Dragon Balls, will face the number 6 seed, Show Me Mo Tay Days, Tom. And then Du Bois plays Flash Gordon. So it's a division rivalry playoff, basically. And remember, the highest seed, or, if the 6 seed wins, the 6 seed plays the 1 seed. If the 3 seed wins, then the winner of the 4-5 seed plays the 1 seed. Okay? So I don't know how you want to say it. The highest seed, the lowest seed, whatever that seed is that has a higher number, plays the number 1 seed. The Toilet Bowl, you got Factory of Sadness as the 1 seed, me, the 2 seed, Fester's the 3 seed, playing against Mark, a team who has no name, and Gronk playing Arkham Fugitives. Don't forget, teams with a bye. If you pick up anyone this week, you are required to play them next week. Or, not the next week that you actually play. So that's all. I mean, I can't wait. Playoff season is here. I don't know who I think's gonna win. I mean, should I jinx this? Should I jinx this? I mean, let's take a look, right? Let's just take a look and see. Who do I think? Well, I guess I can't really. Nobody set their lineups yet, so can't really tell. But Craig has. He's going with Philip Rivers and Gus Edwards, Todd Gurley, Alvin Kamara, DJ Moore, Schuster, Ebron. That's a good roster to start with. That's a good one. And you're going to be playing Tom. And let's just see who Tom has. I guess I can go with this. So Tom's going to be going with Leonard Fournette. He'll be back. James Conner. Maybe James Conner. We'll see. Jameis Winston, Marlon Mack. Mike Adams, Adam Thielen, Greg Olsen. Who's all? Oh, wow. Tom, I'm sorry. You took a hit. I mean, you got Jimmy Graham. That might help. Jordy Nelson might be doing better. You lost AJ Green. Man, you just took a big hit. No AJ Green. Maybe no James Conner. No Greg Olsen. I'm going to say Craig's going to win. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Oh, speaking of that, did I have a lock of the week? Let me see if I jinxed anyone. I would hope so. My lock of the week was Ryan over Mark, which, yeah, that was obvious. And then, let's see. Who else did I have? I had, hold on. Josh versus Robert. Ooh, that's going to be a good one. So, Josh, you're going to have Goff playing the Bears. Ooh. Or Russell Wilson. I can't remember who he's playing, but ooh, Russell Wilson might be the one to play. And Eckler maybe, or Gordon. So you'll have one of those. Christian McCaffrey, Sony Michel, Tyler Boyd, DeAndre Hopkins, Johnny Smith, Chiefs D. Or you could play Kerryon Johnson if he's healthy. And you're going to be playing against Robert. And I don't care about the toilet bowl, okay? I'm not going to go through the toilet bowl. I'm going to waste our time with that. Robert, you're going to have Andrew Luck or Matt Ryan against the Packers. The Packers, usually teams play really good the week after they lose their coach. I mean, look at the Browns. Did the Browns beat the Bengals? Yeah, the Browns beat the Bengals the week after they lost Hugh Jackson. So I don't know if I'd play Matt Ryan. But you got Andrew Luck, Chris Carson, Ezekiel Elliott, maybe Frank Gore, no, maybe Isaiah Crowell, maybe Amari Cooper, T.Y. Hilton. I don't know who else you're going to play. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. And Travis Kelce, oof. I'm not feeling it, Robert. I think Josh is going to win because Kelce kind of nutted. I'm thinking Josh is going to win. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, those are my 2 games for the playoffs. Good luck to you guys. If the Chiefs, by the way, the Cream Hunt thing, I don't post things on Facebook because I know I'd just start a freaking political war. I don't think the Chiefs should have got rid of him. I think they went a little. I know he lied, but I mean, come on. If you have a son or a daughter, I mean, come on. They lie to you too. I mean, it's not like something like, hey, did you rob a bank? He didn't like hit the girl. He pushed her because they're both drunk and they're both mad. He didn't any. We kicked her. I love how they say he kicked her. Like that was one of those little nudge kicks. Like get out of here. He didn't like kick her like forcefully. He like just barely kicked her. And she fell over because she's drunk. That kick wouldn't have knocked her over if she wasn't drunk. Cream does have a problem though. I ain't saying he doesn't. Yeah, Cream's got an anger problem when he's drunk. He's that drunk guy who's cool until somebody ticks him off, and then he turns into crazy Kareem. Maybe that should be his name, Crazy Kareem. And I don't know. I think it's nothing like the Ray Rice situation, in my opinion. To me, it's not. They were freaking drunk, and he didn't punch her. He was pushing her because she was probably being a pain in the butt. telling you, that girl, if you watch that video closely, that girl instigated the whole thing. She pushed the guy into Kareem when Kareem was walking out, and the guy got knocked back into her because of her push, and they're trying to say it was Kareem's fault. So that's it. That's all I got. That's gone. Now it's Chiefs time. Yeah, our defense definitely needs help. We need to win these next two games, and then I think we'll might lose to Seattle. I don't hope not, but we might. They're playing pretty good, especially in Seattle. So we just need to beat the Ravens and the Chargers. It's gonna be hard. They're both good, but it's at home. All right. Have a good week.